Alright, I'm going to show you guys things that I really like to do with heart pierce variation, and let's get to it. So my go-to move to get really big damage is this move right here. That move right there to me is so fucking good, and I do it every match. If I have the bars, I will throw this move out. So you land it, it's 20%, boom, and then boom, you go in for a grab, and then you get a shitload of damage. But your opponent, like a lot of the time, I find myself, my opponent's either gonna neutral duck that, crushing blow uppercut me, or they're gonna tech the throw. So what I like to do to throw them off is, so you do it, boom, throw one kick, and then you grab them. And that's damn near 40% damage because they're trying to play smart and neutral duck and not block or whatever. Another thing that I really like to do is I do this, boom, and then I go into my parry, which they're gonna be blocking everything. You do your parry, they're gonna try to poke you, and then boom, you get 15% out of that if you enhance it, and you get health back. That move is so good for many different reasons. Like, it's still your opponent is losing 20%, and it's still your turn. Like, once you land this, your mission is to get that grab. There's been times where my opponent tries to neutral duck to punch me because they're expecting the grab, and they lose a ton of damage. So this is what it would look like if they try to play smart with you. They try to neutral duck and not block or whatever. This is how much damage you're gonna lose, believe me. You do it again, and they throw a kick, and then you grab them, and look at all that health they lost. And there's been so many times where that's actually happened. Like, I will cash out and I've come back. Hopefully I still have the footage. There's been a lot of times where I do that and it throws my opponent off, and they fucking rage because they can't believe what that happened to them. And it's very realistic to do. It is very realistic. If your opponent tries to act like a little smartass and just neutral duck and not block right after, you know, they're gonna get punished really badly. So you can't go wrong with just throwing this move. Even if they block it, they're expecting, you know, for you to do that string, or you can even do it this way. And then start it again, or do a poke or whatever. So that's what I like to do, in my opinion. I think that's the best thing to do for this string. You do this, and you can do it again. But at the same time, let's say your opponent doesn't try to be a smartass and neutral duck it, they will punish you fucking hard. Because, like, let's put our opponent on block, right? That's minus 22, and you're gonna get punished really hard, like really badly. So that's ultimately up to you. So how you want to do it. Safest way for me to do it is do this, boom, kick, and then grab them. So that's what I like to do with that move. Okay. So that you're gonna live or die by that move. So if you want to play it safe, which I think you really should. You can do this move right here. Okay, so what's awesome about that move? First of all, you do this and you can get your health back if you land that, right? And your opponent losing 17 and you're gaining, I'm not sure how much you're gaining. You're gaining like damn near 7, right? Once you land this, it is still your turn. Like, your opponent has to block right after, because if you do this, and I tested this out, the whip will land. If your opponent presses any button except the block button, they're gonna get clipped, and it's technically still your turn. So you can do something like this. You can do boom, boom, and then teleport into a freaking grab. Or you can do what I like to really do is boom, boom, and then go for the grab. But to me, to play it safe and like throw off my opponent, I will do this. Boom, boom. Something simple like that, because it's still your turn. And then there's distance you can get back, or whatever. So yeah, so this string is amazing, and it's awkward to block against. I mirrored with other Skarlets, and this shit lands on me, and Skarlet is my main character. It's just an awkward hit, and it's an awkward move, honestly. You could even throw your opponent off by just throwing this one and then doing that, and then you can be plus if your opponent blocks that, which is something that's really boom. And you're in range. Oh, you could. They're expecting the grab. You could do that, but it is too high. That's something to consider. Or you could even do something simple like this. Boom. Push back and get the hell out just to be safe. Because there is a gap in these moves. Like there's a gap there. There's a gap there. Like that's. I think that's Skarlet's biggest like weakness is that she has gaps in this string. But I'm just saying, if you can get it going, if your opponent doesn't know that, you can do a lot with it. Another thing when you're throwing it, because your opponent's gonna expect that third hit, is and then go into a parry. And if they know about the gaps and you see them punching your gaps, you can simply do this into a parry, and this parry lasts forever, and it's fucking amazing. Not only that, you can get health back, and your opponent can lose 50% if you enhance it, which to me is fucking amazing. And yeah, that is Skarlet. Really fucking good. That string right there is really good. That's my go-to string with Skarlet. And yeah, other things you can do with it, just a little quick run through before I let you guys go. Oh, nope. What am I doing? Okay, here you go. You can do this. I see a lot of people do that, and that's great and all, but why do that where you can simply do this and it's still your turn, you know? Like, I never throw this move out ever since I learned that it's still my turn when I do this. You know, why throw that? You could also, what else is there? You can do this. I wouldn't do that. I would never ever do that, to be honest. Or you can sometimes do that and then go in for a grab if it lands, you know. So yeah, so never throw this move out like this. It's not worth it, in my opinion. It's really not worth it. You have to enhance it. If you're gonna throw this move, dude, you have to enhance it. It's just not worth it. So yeah, throw this move and throw this one if you're gonna go for it. So that's my advice for Skarlet, and that's my go-to move with Skarlet. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hallelujah, holla back. More videos are coming.